Alright, so check this out. I asked an AI image generator for a transparent smartphone from 2035. Minimalist, matte black, with a floating holographic display. In under a minute, it gave me a dozen photorealistic concepts. Some were wild, but a few looked ready for a real product launch. It even whipped up a catchy jingle and a marketing script. All of this, visuals, audio, copy, done in 5 minutes. This is generative AI and it's already transforming how we create. For decades, computers helped us execute ideas. Now, AI can originate them. It's like having a creative partner, one that never sleeps and always has new ideas. The impact? It's lowering the barrier to entry for artists, musicians, writers, anyone with an idea. You don't need years of training to get started, just a prompt. Generative AI doesn't replace skill or vision, but it gives everyone a launchpad. It's democratizing creativity, putting powerful tools in millions of hands. The future isn't about replacing artists, it's about augmenting them. The best creators will blend their vision with AI's power. The only real limit now? How fast you can imagine. It's an incredible time to be a creator. So, what exactly is generative AI? It's artificial intelligence that creates new content. Images, music, text, even code. Instead of just analyzing data, it generates things that never existed before. Think of it as a student who's read millions of books and can now write a poem in any style. These models learn patterns from massive data sets, billions of images, endless text. They don't memorize, they predict what comes next based on probability. It's not true understanding, but it's an incredible mimic of human creativity. Generative AI is a pattern-matching machine on steroids, synthesizing new content from what it's learned. That's why it's popping up everywhere. It's a whole new way to interact with computers. So, how does generative AI actually work? There are a few main types of models. GANs, or generative adversarial networks, pit two AIs against each other, one creates, one critiques, until the results look real. Diffusion models like those behind Midjourney start with random noise and gradually reveal an image based on your prompt. Transformers, the backbone of ChatGPT, excel at understanding context in language, making conversations feel natural. They use attention to focus on the most important parts of your prompt. VAEs, or variational autoencoders, compress data into a simplified form, then reconstruct and remix it to create new variations. Each model type has its strengths, but together, they're powering the creative AI revolution. Whether it's art, text, or music, these models are the engines behind the magic. The result? AI that can generate, remix, and adapt content in ways we've never seen before. It's not magic, it's math at an incredible scale, and it's only getting better. That's the foundation of generative AI. Where is this tech making waves? Art and design, for starters. Tools like DALL-E and Midjourney let anyone create stunning visuals in seconds. Designers use AI to brainstorm, prototype, and test ideas faster than ever. In music, AI generates custom tracks, suggests melodies, and even clones voices. Writers use language models to brainstorm, outline, and break through creative blocks. Developers get AI coding assistants that write, debug, and optimize code on the fly. AI isn't replacing creativity, it's supercharging it. The result? Faster workflows, more ideas, and new possibilities for everyone. Whether you're an artist, musician, writer, or coder, AI is now your creative sidekick. The creative process will never be the same. Generative AI is revolutionizing science and business too. In medicine, it designs new proteins and molecules, speeding up drug discovery. Engineers use AI to generate thousands of optimized designs for bike frames to airplane parts. In marketing, AI creates personalized ads, images, and videos for every customer. Businesses use AI to analyze trends, generate reports, and automate communication. Even material science is changing. AI predicts new compounds for better batteries and solar panels. The result? Faster innovation, smarter decisions, and breakthroughs across industries. Generative AI isn't just for artists. It's a catalyst for progress everywhere. The possibilities are just beginning. But it's not all upside. There are real challenges. Deepfakes and misinformation threaten trust and democracy. AI models can reinforce harmful biases from their training data. Copyright and ownership are murky. Who owns AI-generated art? These are tough legal and ethical questions we're only starting to answer. Still, the potential is huge, real-time, collaborative AI for everyone. Imagine designing a building with AI adjusting the structure as you go, or writing a script with instant concept art. The goal? Make these tools accessible to all, not just experts. As AI gets easier to use, creativity and productivity will explode. The key is thoughtful navigation. so we harness AI for good. What excites you most about this future?
Have you ever wondered what the future of medicine looks like? Imagine walking into a hospital not with a sense of uncertainty, but with the confidence that every single detail of your health is being understood. In this near future, your well-being is assessed not just by a highly skilled doctor, but also by a powerful, ever-vigilant partner, artificial intelligence. This isn't some far-off science fiction concept. It's a revolution that is unfolding in clinics and research labs right now. AI is fundamentally transforming diagnosis, acting as a hypersensitive digital stethoscope. It's listening to our bodies in ways that were previously impossible, hearing the silent language of our cells, the subtle rhythms of our heartbeats, and the intricate stories told by our DNA. Think of this AI as a supercharged assistant for medical professionals, an incredible mind trained on a global library of millions of medical records, images, and research papers. Because of this vast knowledge, it can spot patterns completely invisible to the human eye. It can see the faintest shadow on an X-ray that signals the very earliest stage of cancer. It can detect a minuscule flutter in an EKG that might predict a future heart condition, allowing for intervention before it ever becomes a crisis. But let's be clear, AI doesn't replace our doctors. It empowers them. It's a powerful second opinion, a tireless partner in care. This is about augmenting human expertise, not automating it. The AI provides the data-driven insights, while the doctor provides the essential human wisdom, empathy, and context to make the best decision for you. By analyzing this colossal amount of data, from your scans and blood tests to your genetic sequences and even lifestyle factors, AI learns to distinguish the unique signature of health from the first signs of abnormality. Today, AI is already helping radiologists catch breast cancer with greater accuracy, reducing missed diagnoses. It helps dermatologists prioritize the most suspicious skin lesions for immediate attention. And for cardiologists, it's a crucial tool for predicting heart attack risk, enabling them to create personalized prevention plans. These aren't just future promises, they are real-world tools improving and saving lives today. The diagnostic revolution is here, making medicine faster, smarter, and more precise than ever before. Welcome to the new age of proactive, personalized, and truly preventative healthcare. How does diagnostic AI actually work? It starts with massive, diverse datasets, medical images, lab results, patient histories. Experts label this data, teaching the AI what's healthy and what's not. The AI then trains on these examples, learning to spot disease patterns through millions of iterations. It's not just memorizing, it's developing digital intuition, much like a seasoned doctor. After training, the AI is tested on new data to ensure accuracy and reliability. Only the best performing systems are integrated into clinical workflows. In practice, AI acts as an assistant, highlighting suspicious areas on scans, suggesting probabilities, and surfacing similar cases. Doctors use these insights to focus their expertise where it matters most. The final diagnosis always rests with the human clinician. This partnership blends machine precision with human judgment. Together, they deliver better, faster care. The benefits of AI in diagnostics are profound, touching on speed, accuracy, and accessibility. For patients, this means getting answers faster and more reliably than ever before. Imagine an AI sifting through hundreds of complex scans in moments, spotting subtle anomalies the human eye might miss. This efficiency reduces anxious wait times and enables the earliest detection of diseases when they are most treatable. This technology also acts as a great equalizer, helping standardize care. A small rural clinic can offer diagnoses with a reliability once only found in major hospitals. In underserved areas, AI empowers general practitioners to screen for conditions like diabetic retinopathy using just a smartphone, bringing specialist-level care directly to the community. But with this power comes great responsibility. Algorithmic bias is a serious risk. If an AI is trained on limited data, it can perpetuate health disparities. Ensuring diverse, representative datasets is therefore essential to fairness, preventing the system from missing diseases in underrepresented groups. Data privacy is another fundamental concern. AI relies on sensitive health information that must be rigorously protected to maintain patient trust. Robust safeguards and clear regulations are needed to build public confidence. The ultimate goal is to close gaps in care, not create new ones. With careful oversight and a commitment to inclusion, AI can be a revolutionary force for health equity, making high-quality care accessible to everyone, everywhere. The future of AI in medicine isn't just about powerful algorithms. It's built on a foundation of trust. This requires strong ethics and clear accountability. Who is responsible when an AI makes a mistake? How do we ensure patient data is secure? By creating transparent standards for development and use, we ensure every innovation is guided by a single, unwavering principle: patient safety. There's a common fear that AI will replace doctors, but the reality is far more collaborative. AI is perfectly suited to handle relentless, data-heavy tasks, like analyzing complex scans and identifying subtle patterns. This doesn't push doctors out. It frees them up to do what they do best: connect with patients on a human level, providing empathy and context. Imagine an AI analyzing your medical history and genetics, suggesting potential diagnoses. Your doctor then takes that information, combines it with their experience, and works with you to decide the best path forward. This powerful collaboration enables truly personalized, proactive care, predicting disease risk and tailoring treatments. It's a fundamental shift from reactive to preventive medicine, empowering healthier lives. AI is a tool, not a threat. Like the MRI or microscope, it extends our abilities. By embracing this partnership, we create a more accurate, efficient, and accessible healthcare system. The journey is just beginning, but the goal is clear: the best care for every patient. This is the diagnosis revolution, where human and machine work together for better health.
Artificial intelligence is making decisions all around us, approving loans, diagnosing diseases, recommending who gets hired. But have you ever asked, how did it come to that decision? Can I trust a system if I don't understand it? In this video, I'll break down Explainable AI, XAI, what it is, why it matters, and how it could shape the future of trustworthy technology. So what is Explainable AI anyway? Traditional AI models, especially deep learning, are often called black boxes. They take in data, spit out a decision, but leave you in the dark about the why. Explainable AI, or XAI, is all about opening that black box. It's a collection of tools and techniques that help humans understand and interpret how AI models come to their decisions. In other words, XAI equals sign tools that make AI decisions transparent and understandable to humans. Now, why does this matter? In real life, AI decisions can be high stakes. Imagine being denied a loan and not being told why, or an AI system in healthcare misdiagnosing a condition. Without transparency, you can't challenge it, fix it, or even understand it. XAI helps in 4 big ways. First, trust. We're more likely to adopt AI we actually understand. Second, accountability. If you can audit how AI made its choice, you can detect bias or correct errors. Third, compliance. Regulations, like the EU's GDPR, demand explanation rights. Finally, improvement. When you know how the system works, engineers can debug and improve things more easily. So, how do we actually make AI explainable? There are a few key methods. First, feature importance. This method ranks which input features influence the outcome most. For example, for a loan income, debt, and credit score might be ranked according to their impact. Next, upLIME or local interpretable model agnostic explanations. LIME creates a simple model that mimics the complex AI, but only for a single decision. It's like making a mini decision tree that just explains one result. Then there's SHAP, short for Shapley Additive Explanations. This one's based on game theory, and it assigns credit, or blame, to each feature. Think, this feature added 0.3 to your score, this one subtracted 0.2. Counterfactual explanations are another method. What if your salary was $5,000 higher? Would the decision have changed? These what-if scenarios help you see what you could adjust. And for images, there are saliency maps. These highlight which parts of an image influence the model's decision. Did it detect the dog, or just the background? But of course, XAI isn't perfect. The biggest challenge? The trade-off between interpretability and accuracy. Simple models like decision trees are easy to explain, but not as powerful. Complex models like neural networks are super accurate, but nearly impossible to fully interpret. There's also a risk that explanations get too simplified, so they're easy to understand, but don't actually capture what the AI really did. The future of XAI is about collaboration, humans and AI working together where machines can explain themselves clearly. We're seeing more tools that make AI explainability accessible, not just to developers, but to everyone. Teachers, doctors, even job applicants. And with regulations tightening, companies won't just want explainable AI, they'll be required to have it. So next time an AI makes a decision, ask yourself, do I know why? And more importantly, should I? Explainability equals trust, accountability, and ethics. Like this video if you learned something new, comment below with your thoughts on AI transparency. and subscribe for more deep dives into the tech shaping our world.
Imagine watching a video of a president declaring war, a beloved actor reprising their role decades after their death, or a phone call from your boss instructing you to wire millions to a secret account. But here's the twist. None of it ever happened. Welcome to the strange, thrilling, and deeply troubling world of deepfake technology. Deepfakes are hyper-realistic synthetic media created using advanced artificial intelligence. Most rely on generative adversarial networks, two neural networks locked in a digital duel. One generates fakes, the other tries to spot them. Over time, they get better and better, until the line between real and fake is almost invisible. It's not all doom and gloom. The potential for good is profound. At the Dali Museum, visitors meet a lifelike Salvador Dali, an AI trained on hours of the artist's interviews and writings. The result is a surreal educational experience that's clearly labeled as synthetic. This transparency is key. It's not about deception, but connection. It's a powerful example of using AI ethically to bridge the gap between past and present, allowing art to speak in a completely new way. Tools like Deep Nostalgia also tap into this power for connection, letting families animate old photographs. By mapping subtle movements onto a still image, a stoic ancestor can suddenly blink and smile. It's an incredibly moving experience that brings history out of the photo album, creating a tangible link to loved ones, and vividly bringing them back to life. Unfortunately, for every positive application, a darker counterpart emerges. Deepfakes have become powerful weapons for abuse and sophisticated fraud. In Hong Kong, scammers staged an entire video conference call, using deep-faked versions of a company's CFO and other employees to trick a worker into transferring $25 million. The damage isn't just financial. Malicious actors use this technology to create non-consensual explicit images, disproportionately targeting women. In politics, fake robocalls mimicking candidates spread disinformation to suppress votes. During wartime, propaganda deepfakes of world leaders are designed to sow chaos and undermine national security. The core threat is the erosion of our most fundamental currency, trust. When we can no longer believe what we see and hear, the very fabric of our shared reality begins to fray. The danger isn't just in the lies we believe, it's in the truth we stop believing. Experts call this the liar's dividend. Once people know deepfakes exist, they can dismiss even authentic evidence as fake. Without trust, our shared sense of reality starts to crumble. As the threat of malicious deepfakes grows, a global legislative pushback is gaining momentum. In the United States, California bans non-consensual deepfake pornography, while the UK's Online Safety Act criminalizes sharing intimate deepfakes. The European Union's landmark AI Act mandates that AI-generated content must be clearly labeled. This evolving patchwork of regulations is a crucial first line of defense. But this has also sparked a technological arms race. Innovators are fighting fire with fire, embedding invisible digital watermarks to verify authenticity. Defensive AI models are being trained to spot forgeries by analyzing pixels and biological cues invisible to the human eye. And content provenance systems are creating a kind of digital birth certificate for media, providing a verifiable history from camera to consumer. Ultimately, the most powerful defense lies with us. The ethical burden requires asking critical questions. The first is consent. Do I have explicit, informed permission? Is the context unambiguous, clearly art or satire? Am I being transparent that this is synthetic media, not trying to deceive? Finally, have I considered the potential for harm, not just to the individual but to public trust? The power to create is also the responsibility to protect. Deepfakes are here to stay. This powerful technology is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it can resurrect history, empower art, and give voices back to the voiceless, restoring a fundamental part of their identity. It can create immersive experiences and unlock new forms of communication. But this same power can be twisted into a weapon. In the wrong hands, it becomes a tool to deceive, to spread disinformation that can sway elections or incite violence. It can be used to exploit and harass, creating non-consensual content to ruin lives and ultimately destroy trust. The technology itself is neutral, a complex algorithm without intent. The choice, therefore, isn't in the code, it's in us. This responsibility falls on developers, on the platforms that host content, and on the lawmakers who must create frameworks for its ethical use. This isn't a battle for tech experts alone. It's a societal challenge that demands a collective response. In a world where seeing is no longer believing, our responsibility has fundamentally changed. It's no longer enough to simply detect the truth. We must actively defend it. This means fostering a new kind of digital literacy. Learn more, think critically, question what you see. The future of our shared reality depends on our collective vigilance and our commitment to the truth.
In the digital battlefield of cybersecurity, artificial intelligence has become the ultimate game changer. While traditional security systems fight yesterday's battles, AI predicts tomorrow's threats. Traditional rule-based systems can only catch known threats. Zero-day attacks slip through like shadows in the night. AI advantage is clear. Machine learning models learn patterns of normal behavior and flag anomalies instantly. Take Darktrace, for example. Their AI detects abnormal internal traffic, like a hacked IoT device trying to contact an unusual server. Deep learning can analyze millions of logs per second to detect suspicious login attempts, ransomware behaviors, or botnet activities. Human SOC analysts face thousands of alerts daily, leading to dangerous alert fatigue. AI-driven security orchestration, automation, and response platforms can quarantine suspicious files, isolate infected endpoints, and block malicious IPs automatically. In financial security, AI monitors real-time transactions for anomalies, checking if spending patterns deviate from normal behavior. Visa and MasterCard use AI to detect fraud within milliseconds before transaction approval. User and entity behavior analytics learns baseline behavior for each user and device, detecting deviations like logging in from multiple countries in 1 hour. Companies like Splunk and Exabeam use AI-driven UEBA to reduce insider threat risk. AI in email security uses NLP to scan for phishing cues, suspicious domains, grammar patterns, and urgency tones. Cylance uses AI to predict malware with 95% plus accuracy through both static and dynamic analysis. Multiple AI techniques power modern cybersecurity. Machine learning classifies traffic, deep learning detects malware, NLP identifies phishing, and graph neural networks uncover botnets. AI brings unprecedented speed and scale, analyzing terabytes of data in seconds. It enables proactive defense, predicting attacks before they execute. AI provides 24/7 monitoring without human fatigue, reducing errors and assisting SOC teams with intelligent decision-making. However, challenges remain. Adversarial attacks can poison training data or craft inputs to fool AI systems. False positives can overwhelm teams, while data privacy concerns and AI explainability issues create additional hurdles. The future promises AI-driven SOCs that are 70 to 90% automated, with humans handling only critical escalations. We're entering an era of AI versus AI warfare where both attackers and defenders leverage artificial intelligence. AI in cybersecurity isn't just about detecting attacks, it's about predicting, preventing, and responding faster than humanly possible. The question isn't whether AI will transform cybersecurity, it's whether you're ready for that transformation.